Brian Thacker, Natural Self Yoga. Day number 22 of the Dharma Yoga Wheel 30-day challenge. I haven't got any formal classes in, but I did just complete teaching partial Ashtanga primary series. So I got enough in the warm-ups and some backbends to help me out a little bit. But we'll see. This is one of my favorite places to teach because, as you can see, it doesn't look out on a parking lot. And the windows are huge. You see nature. And it's just really nice to be here. I've been teaching in this location for 5 years now. Yeah. So it's hard to believe that time's gone by. But deepening into my backbends. I taught 5 classes yesterday. I've taught 2 today. I've got 1 left. Tomorrow I'm teaching 3 or 4. Just relaxing the muscles around the spine. Yesterday's practice outside was actually really good. I was surprised how I was able to deepen into my backbends. Full camel pose, I demonstrated in a class last night. Was able to get into it, but it's still challenging. You know, it may very well be that my age is going to limit the progress, and I'm okay with that as well. And I'm still not sure if I'm going to recommend people do this on a regular basis. I'm definitely not going to recommend doing it unless you're doing something else to keep your spine healthy. You know, don't just do your Dharma wheel every day for 10 minutes a day. You really want to stretch it out in more ways. And that's just to keep it healthy. You know, even if you're in your 20s or 30s, you haven't developed the back issues that people in 50s and 60s have. But it's still intense. This is not a direction that your spine is used to going in your everyday life. So shoulders are really tight for a lot of people. And it's really hard when you start. It's very intense, so your body wants to tense up. And the idea is once you get here, you have to constantly tell your body to relax. Constantly tell your body to let go. So that by relaxing your muscles, you actually deepen. Once again here, I'm pressing the yoga wheel into my low back here, trying to create space. Where gravity tends to crunch down and make sure
sure everything is safe, everything is supported. So doing a pose like this, you can do this with a block to try to open up space in your low back here. Realigning the stuff right along your sacrum. So those are my two problem areas, right at the sacrum and then right at my shoulders, right in the middle back. And as a result of those two problem areas, I really neglect back bending. To me, it's not as fun as doing arm balances, handstands, inversions. But really, I'm trying to get my legs straight. I'm trying to get my shoulders directly over my wrists, opening up that space right behind my heart. Whew. The body is dynamic. It will respond to things you do and things that you don't do. The body is dynamic in its own time, though. It took its time to get to where you are. It's going to take its time to unwind stuff. And by take its time, it's just years, 10 years, 20 years. You actually might be in a situation where you'll never get back the flexibility that you were designed to have, the alignment that you were designed to have. You may have scoliosis or some other medical condition. You may have had an injury. And you have to be okay with that, but doing back bends like this brings awareness into where you have ability, where you have tightness, where you have openness. Yeah, just like this. And then I'm beginning to believe that some of my problems in my pose like this comes from the tight hip flexors, right in this area. So maybe if I stretch out my quadriceps a little bit more, my back bending will deepen. So it's not just the spine. The body is a self-contained unit. And it's not about doing a pose. It's about opening my body. See, in this pose, I feel the tightness in my right shoulder especially. So really deepening into the pose should include stretching the shoulder, especially the right shoulder.